Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Jean. If you guys are new here, happy Makeup Monday, or happy Monday wherever you are. It is actually currently Wednesday right now, and we currently do not know who the President of the United States is yet. So on this Monday, happy Monday, whoever won. Gonna support this great country, and I was very proud to vote for the first time this year, so just want to say that it's a fresh week. Hope you guys are doing well. And I wanted to do just a quick little fun happy get ready with me, very light and simple. This is the makeup we did today. Lots of drugstore and Sephora products mixed in here. I do want to mention in this video that today, Monday, November 9th, is the last day for the Sephora Beauty Insider Sale. I want to let you guys know because I have a ton of links to Sephora products within this video. I also have other videos on my channel, and today is literally the last day that you can access that sale. If I have any videos relating to that, I'll link them down below and give you guys information. It's a little hard for me to go over that right now because I'm pre-recording. If you guys don't follow the podcast Instagram, I do have a podcast that just launched. It's called the Kind Minds Podcast. You can follow that. There's new episodes every Tuesday. I missed the second Tuesday just because it was election day. Lots of things going on. But by the time you're watching this, a new episode will be live tomorrow. So stay up to date. That podcast is pretty much going to be an open book to talk about whatever. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, hit that button, ring the bell to be notified when I'm uploading. And you can also find me on other socials just with the tag at Emily Jean Beauty to stay up to date. So I think that is it. I'm having a really great start to the day. I went on a morning long walk. It's very sunny and like randomly beautiful here in Michigan. It was like literally snowing the day after Halloween, but I walked to Starbucks this morning, got a good sweat in, listened to Gals on the Go. I just feel like I got a good start to today, and even better now that I have my makeup on. So if you guys want to get ready with me and pull yourself together on this Monday, then just keep watching. Okay, you guys, I just want to get right into getting ready because I've already had like just such a good start to my day, and honestly that has been more rare to come by nowadays, and I'm just feeling really good, energized, and I want to get ready, get this makeup on, film this video so I can continue out my day. I actually am like trying to film and record podcast episodes like as much as I can today. I try to like kind of batch do that stuff, especially when I am feeling good and motivated. It is a good time to do that. So I ordered so much stuff off the Sephora VIB sale, so I'll be having a lot of new makeup coming in soon to do newer videos and new makeup in my videos, because I feel like I've been using kind of the same products and sprinkling a new one in here and there like literally throughout all of 2020, especially with being stuck in quarantine. You know, I wasn't trying like all this new makeup, but new makeup is coming, so I'm excited to try that. Either way, there's still really good techniques and just products in here working together to create that like super easy, minimal, natural day-to-day makeup look. So I guess let's just get started. We have olive behind me, we have the pumpkins, we have everything going on, and yeah, okay. I'm gonna start with my Hydrating POREfessional from Benefit. Okay, I actually did not show the next product, but I am now applying my Maybelline Dream Urban Coverage Foundation. This has an SPF of 50 in it. It's a really good summer foundation. I honestly don't grab as often as I should and as good it is, because for some reason like SPF products and just like the smell of it turn me off, even though I know it's great for my skin. And even when the product works great, I just feel like day to day when I'm grabbing my makeup, I stray away from SPF. I don't know why SPF is a scary thing to me when it's actually amazing for your skin. I just don't like love the scent and past experiences with it in product, so I think that's just like engraved in my brain that I don't really like SPF. But this foundation is amazing, and I just started using it again. So it's very full coverage, nice natural finish. You can really build this up and get a full coverage look with it, or you can kind of do it medium, middle, very light, because it is liquidy. Like the other day I literally used just a few dots on my face of this, and it just kind of gave me like more of a glow, if you will, but was like literally no coverage. And then right now I'm doing a pretty like medium to full, I would say, but you could get even more full than this and do like full with this foundation. Like I said, it's a great summer foundation, but more like if you live anywhere that's sunny all the time, even when it's cold out and the sun's out, it can still damage your skin just as much. So I think it's always important, and if it's built into your makeup, then you will never forget it. So this is what the foundation looks like. I am obsessed with it. I mean, it's a great drugstore find. So I don't know other videos I've used on my channel about this. I just feel like I haven't talked about it much and I feel like it gets hidden. Okay, moving on, I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna go back to my Rare Beauty concealer. I've been absolutely loving this, and especially on natural days, I like to use this over my Shape Tape or e.l.f. concealer. It's still full coverage, but just being a little bit more like natural, I would say. I also want to preface, you guys, usually when I wake up in the morning and I'm picking out the products for the day, it depends on every little thing on why I'm picking out that product. So for example, for concealers, I buy different shades of concealers, and even if you buy the same type of shade, it's always going to be a little bit different between brands. So sometimes when I'm picking a concealer or a product, it's more because of the shade I like versus like the product, if that makes sense. For example, my Rare Beauty I have in a way lighter shade than I have in my Shape Tape and e.l.f. concealers right now, for whatever reason, just because I picked it up in a lighter shade. So sometimes when I want that brighter effect, I'm picking the Rare Beauty concealer because of the color I own, not necessarily because of the formula sometimes, because I love multiple products and I love all my concealers for different reasons. And yeah, so I hope that makes sense. I feel like I did not explain that well, but sometimes I am picking products based on just primarily the shade that I own in that product and not even thinking about the formula really. And I do like the shade of this Rare Beauty concealer. It's just lighter and more natural, but it is a more natural concealer in general, and I do really enjoy that about it. Excuse my hair, by the way, too. I've kind of just like disregarded my hair recently because I'm just annoyed with my extensions, to be completely honest with you guys. They're great. I love my long hair and I love when they're like styled and done, but it's a lot of work to get them to that point, and they do get tangled and kind of annoying a lot. So they're high maintenance. I wish I could just have my long, natural, beautiful hair and wouldn't have to worry about all the little tracks and everything. But I'm just trying to grow out my natural hair still underneath, and yeah, I'm really tempted, you guys, to chop my hair again. Very tempted, but I'm gonna try and hold out a little bit longer, try and get through this year with my extensions, because my main goal with my extensions is to grow out my natural hair long, to have my long hair again for a while and keep it healthy and keep it really natural and have my natural color, and then eventually start getting back into highlighting and things like that. It's all like goes round and round forever, but that was kind of my plan. But you guys, I just can't wait any longer, and I feel like my hair underneath is still just not that healthy, and I feel like I just might want to chop it to start completely over, but I'm like, ugh. I already did the whole extension thing, so hair is complicated. You guys know me. It's like I change my mind every day of what I want and what I like, and I also have fun with it, but then there's also, you know, money involved and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I also posted on Instagram for you guys to ask me questions, just so we can like chat, to do more of a get ready with me and not just talking about makeup the whole time. By the way, I just applied my Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper in the clear shade just to prep my lips. I love this stuff. I did a sponsored post about this product and I truly am like, I'm so in love with it. I feel like I've fallen more and more in love with these after I even did that post, like, because I've been using them so much. I use the clear the most all the time, before makeup, after makeup, at night, throughout the day. And then I have some of the colored ones, which are great to like put on top of makeup. It's like a legit lip gloss, so highly recommend. I'd get the clear first to try it out. It's just a much more chill lip plumper with being very hydrating and not just being like that tingly, red, burning, biggest lips ever lip plumping. Sometimes I want that, but sometimes I just want a daily little lift and plump, but mostly like hydratingness, so that's this. Ooh, okay, this is a good one. Can you update us on your IUD experience? Not sure if you've shared any updates. I don't think I've shared any like direct updates. I'm sure I've talked about it a little bit, but if you guys didn't know, I did do a full video about my IUD, which is a form of birth control, if you guys don't know. So if you want to watch that video, I'll link it down below. It's pretty old at this point, so I do have updates. I still have my IUD. They last for 5 years, so I've had mine for almost 2 now, and I will say pretty much everything still stands true within the video about my IUD, besides the cysts that I did talk about in that video that I have. I feel like they have just been a lot of a bigger issue on a daily basis for me than they should be. I actually do need to go to the doctor and get them checked out, but I basically now, I mean, I live with cysts every day. I have pains in my stomach sometimes. I have to watch my caffeine intake sometimes because that can affect it. If I eat too much, that affects them, but that's obviously based on the person. Not everyone's gonna be prone to getting cysts. My body just really did get affected by that. So it's kind of like, it sucks because I don't think I would ever want to go back to the pill. per se. Like I love the IUD and what it does for me, but just the cysts are really annoying. So if I go back to my doctor and maybe can get like a medication or something to calm those cysts down, that would be wonderful. But then I also don't want to get on a pill every day to calm my cyst when I could be just taking a birth control pill every day. I still really like my IUD, but the cysts do kind of suck. And I'm sure there's more I can do about it. That's just kind of my fault of not staying up to date with my doctor's appointments, which you guys should, and just this year in general, and all that kind of stuff. So I want to tell you guys about that kind of stuff, because when I got my IUD, I never heard anything about getting cysts. I didn't know that was a risk. I didn't know my body would be as prone to it. So I think it's important to know that. If you guys are looking into an IUD, I would ask your doctor about cysts and what that may mean for you. And if there's any updates and when I go see my doctor, I will fill you guys in with that, because I'm very open about that stuff. I mean, I feel like people don't talk about it because it's weird or private. But to me, talking about my IUD is less private than like talking about something more like serious and personal. Like that's something that everybody has to go through, and birth control is a very normal thing. And yeah, I am more than happy to share my experience with that, because I feel like it will only help others, especially younger girls and things like that. But in no way am I like a doctor or know any of the facts. I just like to share like my personal experiences as someone who's actually living through it. So yeah, that's the update on the IUD. I'm currently bronzing up with some of my Milk Makeup Cream Bronzer. I wanted to do like mostly cream products today just because I usually like to do that on the most natural days. So this is my cream bronzer in the shade Baked, and I really do like it. I'm blending it out with my sponge today too, which I don't always do, but when I want, like, again, that more daily natural look, it's sometimes easier just to blend with your sponge. If I was trying to carve out my cheeks, I'd probably use a brush. Okay, best tips for makeup when you're having a breakout but don't want to look cakey. Okay, I've talked about my little covering acne tricks in some videos. Maybe I'll do another one the next time I'm on my period and my skin's freaking out and we can do our makeup together, because right now it's actually looking pretty good. My best tip is to just do high coverage and full coverage in those areas. If you have a couple or 4 or 5 larger acne spots, I would do a thicker amount of concealer or a fuller coverage product just specifically on those areas with like a small brush and really focus on those areas, and then maybe do like a lighter, super lightweight foundation on the rest of your face, and then really make sure you're setting and powdering. A nice like compact powder I feel like is best for acne prone skin, because you get a lot of coverage out of it without overusing the powder product. So that's I guess my tip. It's kind of hard to just say out loud. I would rather like film a full video on it, but I want to wait till I'm like breaking out for it. And usually my period's a good time for that. So also I guess that goes back to my IUD. I'm now using my Milk Makeup Cream Blush in the shade Work, by the way. That also goes back to my IUD though, about my period. Is in that video I think I said I wasn't having a period at all, but at the time I was like just starting to get them. Now I would say I pretty much have my period every month, but it is still kind of hard because it's not like a 7-day bleeding period. It's more of a 7-day period symptoms, all the worst symptoms, and then maybe just like some spotting and very light. That's kind of nice because I don't really have to like wear a tampon or a pad or anything, because I don't like really flow that much like I'm on my period like I used to, but I do still get all the period symptoms. So sometimes it sucks because I'm like so crabby, my skin's breaking out, I have all the symptoms in the book, cramps, everything, but I'm barely bleeding, and then I'm like, am I on my period? Am I not? Am I pregnant? I don't know. I would expect it to like kind of slowly come back until it's ready to take my IUD out. I don't know. Everybody's completely different. Like some people literally will get an IUD and never see their period again. And that's kind of how I was for the first year, but now I feel like I'm feeling it and seeing my period a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna set down my face with my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is in the shade NC40. I'm just gonna take it on this e.l.f. brush. I actually picked this up from Ulta and I like it because it's more of like a flatter powder brush, and I've been using this lately just to powder like lighter. So I'm just gonna kind of pat it on my T-zone area under the eyes. But I really like how you can like lay this brush flat, if you know what I mean, instead of like a big fluffy brush when I used to like swirl the product. Now I tap it and pat it. Definitely set my eyelids. I always like to overset my eyelids. I'm kind of setting under my eyes and then on top of the blush a little bit. I just don't want to completely set my cheeks because I do like the glow I'm getting from all the products that I used. Also, you guys, today, honestly, I need to make a huge list of videos that you guys want to see from me and also videos that I've like said I'm going to show you. I still want to do a powder foundation video for a Makeup Monday. Also, I'm just going to need a big old list of things you guys want to see anyways because Vlogmas is literally around the corner and I'm really excited. So I've honestly purposely kind of been taking a step back and not posting as often and just been a little bit more quiet lately and just like taking the time for myself because December I'm going to do Vlogmas, which means I post every day for the whole month of December or all the way up until Christmas, and that's literally in a month. So I'm like, okay, we can chill out for a little bit, but I'm definitely going to need like all sorts of content, and I want to try my best to plan Vlogmas a little bit better so I actually stay on top of it and they stay a little bit more entertaining, if you know what I mean. Like try and put at least one thing within each vlog that you guys are like requesting to see, whether it's my fake tanning routine in one or, you know, things like that. So leave like specific things that you want to see within my videos down below. I keep like talking and I can't show the products as fast as I'm talking. This is the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Dulce, and I just did like a quick little of that just to add more color, and also sets your cheeks but with using the actual product instead of going over your cheeks with a powder, which I didn't want to do. So that is good. Let's do our brows really quick. This is my Benefit brow brush. I love this brush. I do really recommend it. Even if you don't use like the Benefit products, I still think this is a great brow brush and I use it like literally every day and it still is doing very well for me. My brow hairs are very grown out. I've been growing them out and getting them done a lot less, but just going to like one specific girl that I found that I really love. I go to Todd's room in Birmingham. I've only gone to her actually twice so far, but I'm just not going as often, and I'm also not really touching my brows at home because I want my tails to grow out and be extra fluffy. Okay, to fill them in a little bit, I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie. This is my Wing Me Cosmetics Brow Pomade, or Brow Jam, it's actually called. This is in the shade Brownette. I actually love this brand. They are a mother-daughter duo from the Detroit area, and I used to do a lot of like fun events with them when things were normal, and I love them very much. So, and I want to say like the beginning was like 2018 for them, so it's still fairly new, and I honestly just forgot about this product. It was in my cabinet. I used to use it all the time and I forgot about it, so I re-broke it out and it's amazing. It's like a mousse but for your brows, and you guys, honestly, this is just the easiest product to use. Like, I love this stuff, so I will link it down below to their website, and it's like, it's so good. And I'm not even saying that because I know them. Like, I fully stand behind this product, and it's literally just like having a nice like in between a powder and in between like a dip brow from Anastasia. I'm also going to add in a little bit of Gimme Brow just for some fun. I don't really feel like setting my brows today, but I don't know, I want to like comb something through them. I'm going to go in with the Warrior palette by Juvias Place. I love this palette. I actually recently just picked this up at Ulta quickly when I needed it for Halloween weekend. We just did some things with some friends, and I was a cheetah, so this was like the perfect warm tone shimmery palette that I could grab. I actually love this. You guys know I have the Warrior 2 palette. It's an all matte palette, and I swear by that one, so I'll link that down below. That one is currently being held hostage at my mom's house because I think she uses it, and every time I'm there I just leave it there because I assume that she likes to use it. I should just pick up a new one of the Warrior 2 because the Warrior 2 is incredible. But this palette's amazing too if you do like shimmers. I don't use shimmers all the time, but if you do use shimmers all the time, I suggest this one over the 2, obviously. My nose is itchy. I just want to take this matte warm tone shade and just fluff it in my crease, and then maybe do a little bit of defining with this matte shade and some highlighting with that matte shade. And then I have been popping this center shimmery shade on my inner corner. I'm gonna go in with a crease brush, fluffy brush, and just add some warmth. I really like this matte shade because it's very warm, and I like pretty warm browns on my eyes. You guys know my fluffy, crazy crease technique. one color all over the lid. We'll highlight the inner corner, maybe define the lash line, and we are good to go in the eye department. Somebody asked, which I want to answer because I feel like I get questions and comments about this often, and I think almost everybody does that's online and just in general and even in the real world too. And somebody asked me, how often do you work out? Just the subject of working out and exercise and health and all that. You guys know I'm not like a huge health person on my channel. I definitely try to be as healthy as I can, but like that's something I'm always working on, and I feel like almost all of us are. So I never like want to say I work out this many times a week because I've never been structured enough to be able to answer that question. I mean, one week I'll work out every day, and I've had times in my life where I was literally working out. I mean, a couple of years ago in high school, I was working out every single day at Lifetime Fitness, like literally every day, doing the same routine, like focused on my body, and I had like ripped six-pack. My body doesn't look like that anymore, and I don't work out like that anymore. Nowadays, it's more like if I got a couple workouts in that week, that's really, really good for me. I mean, especially right now, just like getting up and going out to the public gym is just like not fun to me right now. I just never want to answer that and never want to like say something because I don't want you guys to like, I don't know, I don't work out as much as you guys think. I can make things look good and feel confident in my clothes and picture editing and makeup and dressing up and taking photos and all that, but that doesn't mean I feel good and look good all day long, and that definitely doesn't mean I'm working out a ton. How often do you work out? I really couldn't tell you. Not often. I just think you should focus on yourself, and if you are having a hard time with health and staying fit right now, that's totally okay. You can work on it, you can change that, you can get off your ass right now and go to the gym. If you want, I could do that right now. You could get off your ass right now and do a workout on your ground. I could do that. Like, there's always excuses, you know? But it's also fine not to be perfectly fit and perfectly healthy like 24/7. That's hard, and nobody should expect that from you. So I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with that shimmery shade like I was saying. I've just been taking my little pencil brush and doing that. You have to be careful to make sure there's no dark shades on whatever brush you're putting in your inner tear duct, because you definitely wouldn't want to get those mixed up. I've just been like highlighting my inner corner pretty intensely. I used to do this in high school. I feel like this used to be a pretty big thing when I was in high school, or like trendy in a way, is really making that inner corner highlight pop. And I've been back into it, especially when I have not much other eyeshadow on. I really like brightening up that inner corner, doing a little bit of crease action and my mascara, and I think it like really ties the whole face together. I quickly want to highlight before we move on to mascara. I'm just going to take this Laura Mercier highlighter. This is in the shade Indiscretion. It's so pretty. I love this. They actually sent this over to me, so thank you to Laura Mercier for always sending the sweetest and nicest packages. Okay, I'm quickly gonna go off camera to do my mascara just so I can get focused and in there and it's not so boring for you guys. I'm gonna curl my lashes with my Tweezerman Gold Eyelash Curler. This is amazing. I got it from Ulta. Giggablack Lash Mascara on the lower lashes, and my Pillow Talk Kush Up Lashes Mascara from Charlotte Tilbury on the top lashes. So this is what I'm using. I did see that MAC came out with a new like curved wand Giggablack lash, and you guys, I think we need to try it. Let me know down below if you guys want to see videos from me that are focused on one product, even if it's one mascara. If it's like a 5 to 10 minute video just talking about one specific product, is that boring to you guys? Is that fun? I used to watch Tati all the time as a makeup lover. I loved those videos because I actually got to learn in depth about products. Or is it just not that interesting? You don't care that much. So let me know if you want to see, like, I could push so many videos if I did one video on one singular makeup product. So that like literally just came up in my mind. So let me know your thoughts on that down below. I'm gonna pop my lashes on and I will be right back. Okay, my mascara is on, and I also wiped off my lip plumper because it usually gets all gross with my foundation and stuff. I wiped it off and did a fresh layer of it. So this is what the makeup is looking like now. These brows are so crazy. But I guess to finish this off, we're just gonna do a little bit of liner and some gloss. So to line them, I'm gonna go in with a MAC lip pencil. Honestly, guys, I have recently just like re-fallen in love with the MAC pencil. Like, they're just the best. And I mean, for a more expensive pencil, you guys know I love my Milani ones, but just for a classic lip liner, I feel like MAC just does it right. So this is the shade Subculture. I'm just gonna give my lips some shape, overline a little bit, and then we'll top with the gloss. And I just go, since I reapplied this plumper, I just did a nice fresh thin layer. I'm just going right on top of that. And it kind of just gives my lips like that base moisture. Liner is on, and now I'm going to top it with my e.l.f. lip plumping gloss. This is in the shade Pink Cosmo. I love this one. It's like the most sheer baby pink color, and I think it's beautiful for an everyday. This also looks good like on bare lips even when you have no makeup on, because it's so sheer and like pretty and light, and I love it. Okay, I'm gonna take my hair out, try and re-prep it a little bit, and we will close off this video. Guys, here is the completed makeup look. I'll do a little close-up for you guys so you can see it. I think it turned out so pretty and glowy for everyday, natural, easy makeup, and I'm obsessed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and just a quick get ready with me. I know I have so many like easy natural makeup looks, but honestly, this is what I'm doing on a daily basis. So I hope you found some new products or new techniques or something from this video. I will have everything linked down below. If you don't follow me on other socials, it's just at Emily Jean Beauty. You can keep up with me on Instagram more on a daily basis. And yeah, don't forget to leave those recs of videos and stuff down below as Vlogmas is around the corner. I think that is it. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!